And welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm streaming on Mondays instead of my usual Sunday because JimsChess, the chess server, was down yesterday. And we'll try e4, e5. The King's Gambit. I'm trying the Fischer defense. I'm trying to learn this particular defense. So when he develops here, don't immediately need to defend this, but I do need to keep his knight out of this square. So I think you play, after d6, you play h6 in this line. So now I could block out his bishop with mine. I think I will. Yeah, I think that move was a waste of a tempo. So let's bring my knight in. He's going to try and trap the bishop, I see. So I have to give the bishop a little space. So I take the bishop, he takes the bishop. I'm sort of ignoring that this pawn was hanging. When did he play? Yeah, I should have. Oh, okay. When he played d4, I had to react to this threat of pushing my bishop. Okay. So yeah, I can't take. So I think I have to take here. But then he can take here. Yeah, he didn't seem to want to grab the f-pawn. I think he missed his chance there in favor of kicking my knight around. But I think it left me with a pretty solid position here. Just develop my king side and castle. Why not? He's going to try and undermine me on this square, looks like. Step back with his knight. So now he is exposing an attack, a potential attack on that f-pawn. Let's go ahead and stop the onrushing pawns here. So he gave up another pawn, but he's going to get this one back. We can extract a price, right? Or I could put a knight here. Okay, so I can take this pawn. Let's go ahead and do that. Hits the queen. Well, this was pretty successful, I will say. Yeah, let's chase off that bishop. He can push forward with check. He didn't do it. Knight here is a possibility. It's just a step away from the check, so I can take that pawn if it comes forward. Thinking, yeah, put my rook here and, oops, not there. Put my rook here and just push this pawn forward. Okay, he's hitting the knight. Got to retreat. Knight here to here is interesting, isn't it? Okay, that stops that idea. I'm just going to bring my queen over to chase his queen away. Ah, he's got a check. I do have this fork still. And we'll see if I can trap his knight, and then it would come out okay. So which one? Probably take this one, so that his pressure is off of this pawn. And we'll attack the knight. There. I think his knight is a goner. Yeah, he agrees. So now it just comes down to, let's see, 2 rooks. Yeah, so I'm up the exchange. 5 pawns to 4, but it looks like he might pick up another one. He has this advanced pawn. Let's activate my knight here. Where's the check? The check is here. Here, let's offer to trade rooks and defend my pawn at the same time. So he didn't want to trade. Okay. Let's activate my knight. Let's see if we can open up things around his king here too. Oh, so he wants to trade knights, I guess. Here, let's take here first. Now, are we close to a mate here? See, his bishop is undefended, so I could attack his bishop and let him have my knight. Ah, the check here. Oh no, I overlooked that. He did too. Fortunately for me. Yeah, the check there, exploiting the pin, would have been deadly because it forked the king and the rook. Okay, so we get the check. Getting my rooks away from my king so I don't run into these problems again. And just gonna push this pawn forward. Except that this king there, here, I guess I can do it this way. Need to drive his king away from here. Okay, yeah, we can go all the way down. That's cool. Well, this has been kind of a back and forth game. Okay, he wants to do something there. I'll go ahead and queen and then see what he's got with his discoveries. Not much. Okay, let's just get rid of the knight. That'll make things a lot simpler. Come here with the check. Come here with the check. Can't actually defend it. He resigned. Okay. I thought maybe he'd just try and run me out of time. But yeah, I'm going to take there. There was actually a mate in 5 here. It's just too overwhelming. So if we go back to the beginning, I'm just trying to learn this line in the King's Gambit. I need some line to play. And it says actually instead of opposing bishops, go ahead and play g5 right away. Then go here. That's interesting. You know, a lot of times when they play here, you push here. That's also good. But just playing here is okay. Okay, but the way I played was not too terrible. It's still about even. And then that was just bad. So I guess I was okay, although that lets him get this. He does play d4 right away, so this is hanging. So if I defend, I thought he could push. But I have a place to move my bishop to. He wins a pawn here. So he gets a pawn back either way, but this is a good position for me because of my development. Yeah, I should have defended that pawn. Defending this pawn turns out to be important in a lot of these lines. So I gave it up, but this is still okay. And bishop g4 again. Yeah, I was just missing this move. Didn't have to. If I go here, then he has to retreat his bishop. And then I don't lose a pawn over here, and I can just defend here. And that's good. Okay, but this is still okay. In the sense of being about even. Yeah, and then he just let me defend the pawn. So I'm good once again. And I'm actually winning from here, although I had a blunder towards the end. So not a bad game. Hey, let's get another one. Well, good game, sir. Here we'll try a center counter. Always good to mix it up a little. Oh, especially this line. This is the gambit line. The Scandinavian gambit is quite good for black. So he gave up on the gambit. This just leaves him with an isolated queen's pawn. No particular compensation. So just develop. Watch out for attacks on the queen. Yeah, I think I can put the e-pawn up. And then develop and get castled. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, he did start to kick my bishop. I'm thinking that, putting a piece here would be good for him. But my idea is to push this pawn forward. Chase that knight away. Then I can develop my knight here. All right, it's looking at these two good squares. Let's see, and then bring my light squared bishop out. It's also keeping his bishop out of this square. So he's just going to trade it off. That's probably good. It's probably a good idea for him to get rid of his weakest pawn there. Can I push forward instead of just taking? This is a pawn that is pinned, kind of. He can play f3, I guess, or f4. Opens up this line to his king, so it looks a little risky, but probably better than letting me take. Yeah, he did it. So can I do something clever here? Don't really see it. Maybe bring the knight in somehow. Knight to f4. Time to develop this piece too. I've been fooling around and haven't gotten all my pieces developed. I mean, he's been pushed back, so there were some advantages to what I was doing, but not a lot. Maybe not enough to justify my play. So he unpinned. So knight here, followed by rook here, would actually threaten to take, I think. And we'll do the rook first. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers, and he'll have 1, 2, 3 defenders. So he brought his rook out there. That stops me from putting a knight here. But I could put it here still. So he trades it off. Well, that's good. It got rid of that strong piece. Although my knight was a pretty good piece too, huh? Okay, I think I need to keep up the pressure on this pawn to keep his knight tied down. So we're going to try this. This position might be okay for him if he manages to unwind. You know, if he gets a knight out and trades this pawn for this pawn, then my temporary advantages here will disappear. Aha. I just realized I could have played bishop here. Probably a good move. Yeah, he's managing to unwind, so let's go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity here. Yeah, that was the other point of that f4 push, was to give a square to his knight. Not bad. Okay. So I take, he takes. But, well, I don't have to let him take. I still have the pin. So let's go ahead and grab that piece while we can. See how he takes back. Took with the queen. Okay, so rook here then. I think I'll try and use this opportunity to penetrate here. Get a rook on the 7th, or the 2nd in this case. Try and clear the way for my pawn to come forward. See, if he moves the rook to defend the bishop, I can take this f-pawn. This pawn I left hanging, but I think it's not important at the moment. So he's gone for that fork. Yeah, let's continue to apply pressure here. He didn't need to do that. His queen was defending here. Okay, I don't think I'm getting mated here, but let's see. We'll find out. So the bishop and queen can coordinate on this square. Okay, so let's push this pawn forward here. Okay, and he ran out of time trying to figure out what to do there. I'm pretty sure this is solidly in my favor. Yeah, there's even a mate. He can check me. And block with the queen. That was my idea, was to coordinate the queen and the bishop so I can block like this. And then his best move is to trade, I guess, to avoid the mate. Yeah, that's not going to last long. Okay, well, interesting. Let's get another game here.